Hello everyone and welcome to a book review for The Surprise Party by R.L. Stine. Yes, this is a used book. I got this one, I think this one was from eBay because it does not have a thrift book sticker on it. So yes, this is a used copy, definitely well read, broken spine. So yeah, but this was great. So this is part of this original Fear Street world. This is book number 2 in that series, but you can read these generally in any order, unless it's something like I have here, which is Wrong Number 2, which is part of the original Fear Street series. Obviously, you would read Wrong Number and then Wrong Number 2, but outside of a situation like that, you can read them in any order. So this is the second book that was published. This is told in third person. And there's 51 books in the original Fear Street world, and this one was published in 1989. Okay, there was no audiobook available for this, and this is a young adult horror thriller. We have, the main character is Meg Dalton. She has her boyfriend named Tony and a best friend named Shannon. There is talk of Shannon's brother, is it Brian? No, Evan. Evan was the one. Evan was murdered. And so it talks about that, and the events take place of this book 1 year after the murder of Shannon's brother, Evan. Shannon and Meg have a best friend named Ellen who moved away after the murder, and Ellen is coming for a visit, and so Meg decides to throw a surprise welcome back party. Hence the surprise party. There is a main character named Dwayne who is very much a creep, who makes advances, sometimes sexual, towards Shannon. The most explicit sexual advance is, hey, do you want to tango vertical or horizontal? And that's the most explicit thing. And I think he's drunk when he says that, because if I remember right, he's drinking beer at the time. So he's probably at least a little buzzed, if not drunk. Very much creep, and the girls talk a lot about how creepy he is. So yeah, we're following as Ellen tries to plan this surprise party. It doesn't follow her planning the surprise party as far as her getting threats, like someone is calling and whispering threats in the ear. Do not plan this party. Do not have this party. You will be sorry if you do. You have attempted murder I'm not going to say how. You have personal items getting damaged, all done in a threat. You have a threatening note. So someone really does not want Meg to throw this surprise party, and so she's trying to figure out, that's the majority of the book, trying to figure out who the heck is making these threats. The more threats she gets, the more stubborn and determined she is to not show her fear, to go ahead and still have this party. I thought this would take place at the party more, but it's more of the events leading up to the party and all of the threats. So yeah, that's what this book is about. Now, as far as trigger warnings, suicide is talked about, murder. Obviously, you have threats, attempted murder, and a hostage situation. Okay? And you also have an affair that is mentioned. It does not go into a lot of detail as far as all of these go. This is a young adult book, so it does tread on those very lightly, but they are mentioned. One thing that could be bothering to some people, there is a lot of emphasis on physical appearance. I did notice this quite a bit. There is one character that talks about how she's got to lose a couple of more pounds from this holiday weight that she put on, but Meg kind of looks at her and thinks in her head, you've got absolutely no weight to lose. So you do have a lot of talk about appearance in this book. Appearance does, for whatever reason, come up a lot. So as far as words, you have tramp comes up once, Lord once, and God once. And that is it as far as the language goes. So, not my favorite Fear Street book. It has yet to surpass something like Switched, but this was actually really enjoyable. I have never read this particular Fear Street book before. I ended up giving this one a 4-star. It was fun to figure this stuff out. There were a couple of things that I was like, oh my gosh, was not expecting that. So a couple of twists did catch me off guard. It was just along for a great read. So you do see some of the 1989, early 90s type of a vibe as far as like the landline. No one has a cell phone. The busy signal when trying to get through on the landline. So a couple of little references like that. But other than that, probably could be take place any time of the year because it does not emphasize anything as far as clothing, hairstyles, anything like that. It's mostly about muscles and muscular and skinny and all of that, smooth skin, those type of physical appearances. So yeah, I enjoyed this one as well. Let me know. Do you like R.L. Stine's writing? Are you more partial to his Goosebumps books or his Fear Street? I'm more partial to the Fear Street books. That's what got me into reading on my own, especially, you know, because with school you have the school assignment reading. These are the books that I would pick up on my own and not have to deal with any of the school assigned reading. So yeah, let me know what's your favorite R.L. Stine book. Talk to me in the comment section below. And until next time, stay true to yourself and enjoy a good book, and I'll talk to you later.